Welcome to The Last Interview. I'm Victoria Sterling. Tonight, we're sitting with TV's most controversial father figure. For 35 years, he sparked debates about racism, violence, and somehow predicted the future. Homer Simpson, welcome to Moe's Tavern.
Thanks, Victoria. Though I gotta ask, are we gonna talk about all the controversies? Because we might need a longer show, maybe a whole season.
Let's start with the biggest conspiracy theory. Are you in a coma since 1993?
That Reddit theory is my favorite. If I'm in a coma, this has been the most entertaining coma ever. I've met celebrities, been to space, talked to God. If this is a dream, I hope I never wake up, dude.
Your show eliminated Apu due to racism accusations. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, turns out having a stereotypical Indian guy voiced by a white actor wasn't very politically correct. Who knew? But hey, I'm also a stereotype. Fat, bald, alcoholic American, where are my rights?
You've officially stopped strangling Bart. Was that due to violence criticisms?
Times changed, man. Apparently strangling your kid on national television normalizes domestic violence. You know what? They're right. My hands were too powerful for Bart's tiny neck. I was like the Hulk of parenting.
Your neighbor Ned created the term Flanderization. Your thoughts?
Flanderization sounds like a disease. And technically it is. It's the disease of becoming super annoying and preachy. Ned went from perfect neighbor to religious Taliban. At least when I'm annoying, I'm consistently stupid about it.
Smithers and Mr. Burns sparked decades of debate about gay representation. Were you aware of this?
Everyone at the plant knew Smithers was gay except Burns. We had a betting pool on when he'd figure it out. I lost $20 when Smithers finally came out. Though I'm happy for him, his new boyfriend is way better than that 104-year-old vampire he was obsessed with.
Your show has predicted 34 major world events. How do you explain this supernatural ability?
Look, Matt Groening writes the scripts, not me. But between you and me, I think it's the radiation from the power plant. It gave me future vision and probably cancer. Worth it for the fame, though!
Critics say Bart's behavior negatively influences children. Do you take responsibility?
Hey, Bart's got the Simpson gene, ADHD, and possibly Tourette's. The kid's got more disorders than a medical textbook. If parents are using my cartoon son as a role model, that says more about them than us, you know?
You wrote a hit song called Everybody Hates Ned Flanders. Tell us about that cultural moment.
That song was my gift to humanity. It was nominated for an Emmy and everything. Sometimes art just flows through you, and mine happened to be pure hatred for my overly perfect neighbor. David Byrne recorded it. It went to #1. That's my legacy right there.
If you could address all the controversies at once, what would you say?
Look, we're cartoons who've been on television for 35 years. Of course we've offended everybody by now. We've got racist characters, domestic violence, religious extremism, and gay panic. But here's the thing. We're supposed to be a mirror of American stupidity. If you see yourself in us, maybe that's the real problem, you know?
What's your response to people who want to cancel The Simpsons?
Cancel us? We've survived 35 years of controversy. We're like cockroaches, you can't kill us. Plus, if they cancel us, who's gonna predict the next president? We're public service. A very offensive, alcoholic public service.
Final question. What do you want your controversial legacy to be?
That even the most screwed up family can stick together through decades of scandals. We've been racist, violent, and politically incorrect, but we've also grown and changed. But sometimes. And hey, at least we're not the Kardashians, right? In burp stow! Did I just create another controversy?
Homer Simpson, proving that controversy and donuts go hand in hand. Next week, we're speaking with someone who knows about cooking up trouble, Walter White. I'm Victoria Sterling. Thanks for watching The Last Interview.